Shalom, giving all glorification, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Wahar Rakha Kodash. Double honor, of course, as usual, is extended unto the elder apostles of the Great Millstone who continue to rule well and teach us this truth, right? Teaching me the 100% truth according to the Holy Scriptures, the Bible. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes out to the Akim, the brothers, pushing this gospel, this good news, the world over in sincerity and in truth, in hopes that it may edify the elect in these last days, and risking their life for Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai's sake. To you few sincere sisters who are doing the right thing. To you I say Shalom, wa Adwan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. You know, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And, man, we certainly are in, dangerous times, alright? Okay, wickedness is just increasing at an all-time high, okay? Alright, people are losing it, man. And the love of many is waxing cold out here. That's why iniquity is bounding, okay? As you can see from this article, skynews.com, alright? This was Monday the 21st of August 2023. You can see the title says, who is Lucy Letby, the average, in quotes, nurse who became Britain's most notorious child killer, man, okay? And got an image right there of the individual, alright? Now, it's no shock here because this is the vile nature of the red Hebrew Edomite, okay? They have that inclination, right, to destroy, torture, and kill everything in their path, okay? You know, whilst Esau, the so-called white man, is in power, okay, in his queendom, the earth really can't be in its full strength, okay? And these devils are insatiable, and they can never be satisfied, alright? They can never be satisfied, alright, with how much wealth they have, with how much resources they get, with how much minerals they want, riches, okay? And it tells you that in the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, alright? And guess what? To obtain those things, they have to do it through shedding blood, alright? That's the thing. And the thing is now, people may just look at this automatically, or just think, subconsciously, that it's the Edomite man, alright, that has committed all sorts of atrocities, alright, throughout history, okay? People just think, oh, it's just, it's just the white man, alright? But they forget that even throughout history, when you look back at history, right, there were a lot of Edomite women that, brought a lot of discomfort to Israelites, alright? To Jake, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the Israelite foreigner speckled bird, man. The children of Israel, okay? So she saw, alright, these Edomite women, along with the Edomite man, they've brought a lot of terror to us as a people, okay? For example, one comes to mind, the Edomite woman who was responsible for Emmett Till's demise, alright? That's just one example. Another one, the Edomite woman that lied on a Jake. Long story short, it basically kicked off the Tulsa, Oklahoma Black Wall Street, massacre, right, where white supremacists attacked, a vibrant Israelite community. Okay, it was a 2-day massacre as well, man. Okay, that happened back in 1921. Okay, so we know that this devil is anti-life, anti-life. Okay, so this article says, dressed in a blue nursing uniform with her name badge pinned proudly on her chest, the young blonde girl in her mid-20s is now the UK's most notorious child killer. Born in Hereford on 4th of January 1990, Letby is the only child of John and Susan Letby, a retail boss and accounts clerk, who are now both retired. After attending a local school and sixth form college, Letby qualified as a children's nurse at the University of Chester, 2021. She completed training placements in Liverpool Women's Hospital before joining the neonatal unit at the Countess of Chester Hospital on the 2nd of January 2012, just 2 days before her 22nd birthday. Her life at this point was extraordinarily normal. She lived in several houses before buying her suburban red brick semi-detached home in 2016, which was around a 20-minute walk from the ward. Okay. goes on about her life and stuff like that. Okay, don't have to get into all that, right? They tend to live these open quote normal lives until all of a sudden their true nature springs forth. All right. So let's get a couple of scriptures. Right. We've got to be more circumspect to how we move around. These Edomites and people in general. Okay. Right. Because Satan can hop on somebody and just all of a sudden you're in a bad predicament. Right. Let's get the book of Psalm chapter 12 and verse 8. Which reads, Psalm chapter 12 verse 8, the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. And that's right, and the wicked are ruling right now, pursuant to Job chapter 9 verse 24. Okay, and this society empowers the weak to be destructive. Okay, again, the natural instinct of these Edomites is to destroy everything and everyone around him, even himself, because Esau doesn't even care about his own. So that alone lets you know who the wicked is. Okay, alright. And Esau binds the strong man by taking the so-called black man out of the house, disrupting the Israelites' family structure. Okay, let's get Psalm chapter 7, verse 11. The Most High Power Yahweh judges the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. Every day, man. Every day that wickedness takes place on this earth. Okay, he's angry with it, man, and with the wicked itself, the wicked themselves, man. Alright, alright, because the Most High hates sinners. Okay, and now it's important to discern, when dealing with different people in your everyday life, man, especially Edomites. Alright, whether it be at your job, or even in your neighborhood, alright, or just your general day-to-day outgoings, alright. And prayer is fundamental, okay, because we interact with these people often, okay, right. So at the end of the day, man, their true nature will always show. Alright, so you as an Israelite could be, on your best behavior all the time, wherever you may be, and still fall into the snares of the Edomite woman, or any of these heathen women, or, our people, Israelites anywhere. Alright, it doesn't just go for, these what so-called white women, because it applies to anyone and everyone. Alright, can fall into the snares of anybody, man, for not judging a matter carefully and spiritually and using discernment. Okay, so it goes for anyone you interact with. It's all about discernment. Okay, so again, you just have to be circumspect of who you're around. Try them out first, man. Okay, okay, because all of a sudden it could be, a demon can just hop on someone you're close with, a friend or especially a relative, because Satan likes to attack those close to you. Right, even when things are going cool, just happens unexpectedly. Right, and then you can end up in a bad situation, man. All right. Now we know by the prophecies and the scriptures, all right, that Yahweh Shai Hamashiach will return soon, okay, and will turn everything the right side up, because everything right now is upside down in wickedness. Okay, look at this. Letby owned two cats, Tigger and Smudge, and was close with her parents, saying in messages she felt open quotes guilty end quote for not visiting them more often. Right. She had friends and an active social life, holidaying in Ibiza, going on nights out, and attending weekly salsa dancing classes. She used social media regularly to keep in contact with colleagues, sorry, friends and family, and even exchanged messages with management on the neonatal ward. Okay, so had a regular social life. Okay, and all of a sudden just goes from a normal social life to just downhill. The start of the attacks, Letby had worked at the Countess of Chester Hospital for more than 3 years when the mortality rate of the neonatal unit began to rise in 2015. Her first attack came on 8th of June 2015 when child A died less than 90 minutes into Letby's overnight shift. Letby used several methods to kill or severely injure the helpless victims, including physical assaults, overfeeding with milk, forcing air into their stomachs, and injecting air into their bloodstreams. Two victims survived after Letby poisoned their IV drip bags with insulin. Right. And I don't know if there was any, Israelite babies that she harmed in the process. I don't have that information or anything like that, so I don't want to just say it. Okay. It says some babies were subjected to repeated attempts by her to kill them. Right. Her victims included both boys and girls, many of whom were born prematurely. After she had killed the infants or deleted the infants, Letby searched for 11 of the victims' families on social media and even sent one of the parents a sympathy card on the day of their baby's funeral. She took a photo of the sympathy card before she posted it. Serial killer mindset, man. Again, man, you know, it's about being circumspect of who you around. And a lot of people wouldn't expect this from a nurse, but unfortunately, things like this take place, right? But we know Yahweh Shemel Shai, man, is reserving the wicked for the day of wrath, right? Okay, so justice must be poured out, and Yahweh Shemel Shai will fix that. Okay, okay, when Esau's taken out of rulership, man, because these women are exalted, put up on a pedestal, man, and given all sorts of rights and privileges. Okay, so hopefully this was of some edification. All right, and Lord willing, it was uplifting and encouraging. I pray that it was. So again, double honors to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone. In closing, Kal Halalim La Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. With that, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abad Babal, Shalom.